Imagine a civilization that thrived for over 1,000 years, with sprawling cities, advanced plumbing, and a trade network stretching for hundreds of miles. Now, imagine it vanishing, leaving behind more questions than answers. This isn't a fantasy story. This is the real-life mystery of the Indus Valley civilization. Over 4,500 years ago, along the fertile banks of the Indus River in what is now Pakistan and northwest India, one of the world's first great urban cultures emerged. It was a contemporary of ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia. Yet for a long time, we knew almost nothing about it. Unlike the Egyptians with their grand pyramids and hieroglyphs, the people of the Indus Valley left behind a much more subtle, but equally fascinating, legacy. Their cities, like Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, were masterpieces of urban planning. We're talking meticulously laid out streets in a grid pattern, sophisticated water management systems with wells and drains in nearly every home, and even what appeared to be the world's first toilets. This level of organization suggests a strong, centralized authority. But strangely, we've found no grand palaces, no lavish royal tombs, no monumental statues of kings or gods. It's a society that seems to have valued order and public welfare over individual glory. The people of the Indus were skilled artisans. They crafted beautiful pottery, intricate beadwork from carnelian, and incredible bronze tools. But perhaps their most enigmatic creations are the thousands of small stone seals, each intricately carved with animal figures like unicorns, bulls, and elephants send a mysterious script. This script, a collection of hundreds of unique symbols, remains undeciphered to this day. It's like having a library of books you can't read. What stories do they tell? Are they names? Trade records? Religious verses? Cracking this code is the holy grail for archaeologists studying the region. Their economy was clearly booming. Indus seals have been found as far away as Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, proving they were part of an extensive international trade network. They exported goods like cotton, textiles, timber, and exotic beads, traveling across land and sea. They were a connected, cosmopolitan people, interacting with the other great powers of their time. But then, around 1900 BCE, something began to change. The great cities started to decline. The meticulous urban planning faltered. Trade seemed to dry up, and the elegant script disappeared. Within a few hundred years, the cities were abandoned, and the memory of this once great civilization was buried beneath the sands of time, forgotten for nearly 4 millennia. So, what happened? This is the billion-dollar question. There's no sign of a massive invasion, no widespread evidence of a single catastrophic battle that wiped them out. For a while, scholars thought migrating Aryan tribes might have been responsible, but the evidence for a violent conquest is thin. A more popular theory now centers on the environment. The Indus civilization was utterly dependent on the river systems. What if those rivers changed course? Geologists have found evidence that major rivers in the region did shift dramatically or even dry up. Another suspect is climate change. A prolonged drought could have devastated their agriculture, which was the backbone of their society. Without a stable food supply, the large urban centers would have been impossible to sustain. People likely migrated away in smaller groups, their sophisticated urban culture slowly dissolving into a more rural way of life. It's also possible it was a combination of factors: environmental shifts, a breakdown in trade, and perhaps internal social or political unrest. Without a written history we can read, we are left to piece together the story from silent artifacts and the earth itself. The Indus Valley civilization is a humbling reminder that even the most advanced and powerful societies can disappear, leaving behind a profound and enduring mystery. What other lost worlds are still waiting to be discovered? Thanks so much for watching. If you're fascinated by ancient mysteries like this one, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our next journey into the past. See you next time.